Hello everybody, it's your boy and here I'm coming at you guys with another YouTube video. So in today's video I'm going to be giving you guys a nuclear build with mag and the Nataruk. So let's just get right on into today's video. So disclaimer, you are going to need the handling system for this one. The frame you're going to want to subsume for this video is going to be Zaku. So people, let's just get right on into the build. So for the build, you are going to want to run something along this sort of build. So growing power for the aura mod, transient fortitude for some strength, prime flow for some energy, rolling guard because you know invulnerability and get rid of the status effects, umbral intensify for the strength obviously, fracturing crush. So we're going to want to run 2 out of 4 mags augments with this one. So the crush augment for the armor strip and for making the enemies not be able to move, and extra casting speed, and the magnetize augment, which is what this build is going to be based off, and passively adds 45 range to the magnetize ability. And we've got a stretch for some range and streamline for some efficiency. So as you guys can see from here right now, we do have basically an average looking mag with a little bit of extra strength. For the arcanes, we are going to want to go arcane energize because we're going to keep pushing that energy as much as we can. And you know, that's an important bit to this. The next arcane we are going to run is Arcane Rage. This is for primary weapon damage, and obviously on headshot, we're going to want to stack that up and it will shoot further up. Now, I cannot be bothered putting another former into my bag because I've just been running all over the place in terms of what I've been doing today in game. So if you do want to throw another former on into your mag, you can throw yourself Cunning Drift on, you could throw Sure-Footed on, or you could throw yourself Power Drift if you want extra power strength. But if you are to throw a mod on, I recommend either putting on Sure-Footed or Prime Sure-Footed if you have that, or Cunning Drift for a little bit of extra range. Now for the build on the Nataruk, the bow that you get from doing the story, this is the sort of build you're going to want to go for something on this. So first of all, we're rocking Prime Bane of the Grenier, just straight up damage for Grenier. Both the galvanized mods, so galvanized chamber and amplitude, just for obviously multi-shot and for status giving more damage. Obviously it stacks up with these galvanized mods, and that's why they're so overpowered. Critical delay again for some crit chance. Hunter's munition for slash. This is probably the most important mod in here. Vital sense for some crit damage. Shred, and I am running a Riven mod, but if you don't have a Riven mod, then I would say run Vigilante Ornaments for a little bit of extra multi-shot. Basically the same thing as I've got here, except I've got a bit of damage, crit chance, and bad negative, which is minus damage to Grenier, but I think this makes up for it. And then Shred just for some fire rate and punch through. If you do have Prime Shred, feel free to throw that on. You're going to get a much better performance out of this. And again, for the exo slot, I cannot be bothered throwing another former into this thing. But if you do throw a former into it, obviously the Nataruk has unlimited ammo, so I would recommend throwing terminal velocity on there just for some extra projectile speed. Now for the arcane, I'm running primary merciless. Normally on bows I do recommend running primary deadhead, but for this we're literally just going to be stacking damage consistently, so I do think that primary merciless is the better shot here, and we get the extra reload speed of a primary deadhead. So people, let's run on into the Simulacrum and I'm going to show you what this weapon can do in its entirety. Okay, so guys, we are in the Simulacrum now. We've just formed the Avid Eviscerators. So literally what you're going to want to do is just head on over here. Activate Zata's Whisper, your third ability. Activate your second ability, the Magnetize. Activate the Crush. Now from here, just throw a charge shot with the Mag, Nataruk, and they're all dead. They are all dead. If you try spawning them in again, you're going to want to obviously do it before the Magnetize disappears. But once they're all in there again, shoot one bullet and they are all dead. It is truly phenomenal. Guys, I am going to scream this into your ear. You can hit level cap with this. You can very, very easily... Oh, that wasn't going to happen. But you can very, very easily hit level cap with this, people. And as long as you stick to this, and you know, if you're running in a team, throw a wisp on in there with you, you're not going to have a problem with this. You can level cap very, very easily with this build. And as someone who has actually been into, I believe, the level 4000s with this build, I can confirm I was still one-shotting them the exact same way I'm one-shotting them here. And I'm going to jump on into Steel Path and, you know, show you what this can do in Steel Path. Okay, so people, Acolyte is on its way. And bring it here. Okay, so the fun thing that you can do is, guys, you can actually ensnare the Acolyte. So if you can place your Magnetize right, you can actually get it on the Acolyte, and then one shot of the Nataruk and Brought is not surviving at all. I didn't have Zata's Whisper active then. I didn't have anything active actually. That just goes to show you how broken this truly can be. So let's drag all the enemies here using that pull. Get that in. Now just destroy. It's easy. Like, you see these numbers. This mag is not a joke. I love this frame so much, and this is just one of several insanely destructive builds you can have on mag. Okay, so guys, that has basically been this video on how to get an insanely overpowered mag and Nataruk. Running this in a team with a Wisp is just a recipe for decimating enemies. It's so fun, and I cannot recommend this build enough. But anyway, guys, that has basically been this video. I do hope you have enjoyed. If you have, please do drop a like. Any recommendations or anything you would switch, or any videos you want to see in the future, please do drop in the comment section below. But other than that, guys, I hope you've enjoyed. Please do drop a like, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.